Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved video game characters out of the screen. But the selling point of this game is that it's the biggest video game crossover in history. Every new entry to the series introduces more video game characters from different game universes and companies, so that's what most people look forward to when a new Smash game is announced. Gameplay, stages, and extra modes are also important, but this series would be nothing without the character crossover aspect. So for this video, I'll be making my own Super Smash Bros. Fighter roster, as if Nintendo came over to me and told me to choose who stays, who gets cut, and who gets added. Obviously, my picks would be a bit biased, but since Sakurai is also biased when making Smash Bros., I think I also can be. But don't worry, I'll be picking a couple of characters that I don't really care about, but I do understand the importance they have in video game history. I might meet a couple of important characters, but I did the best I could with my very limited video game knowledge. Plus, there's no need to worry because me choosing the cast for an actual Smash game would never happen. So this is all just for fun. Before we start, I'm stating my rules on picking which character was gonna be added. First of all, clone characters are gone, so the new Echo Fighters thing introduced in Smash Ultimate here is not gonna happen. Second, not every fighter will return, including some Super Smash Bros. 64 veterans. This is not Smash Ultimate. Everyone is not here. Third, this one doesn't really have an effect, but just to justify this being a new Smash game and not having as many fighters as Smash Ultimate, a lot of characters will be having new movesets, including most of the Smash 64 veterans. But this doesn't really affect the video since their new movesets aren't going to be stated. But I think it's important for me to state this since it'll make sense later. Fourth, characters were chosen by game popularity, sales, and recognition. Fifth, while researching, if I didn't know the character, they were skipped. So if a character is very requested, but for me as a literal who, they in this hypothetical roster would sadly be absent. And sixth, if I don't really want them, and I don't really see or understand why people want them, they aren't in the roster either. Now that all my picking rules have been stated, I'll be showing you my Super Smash Bros. Roster. The first fighters are obvious. Mario, Bowser, and Princess Peach from the Super Mario series are returning, because it's Mario, duh. But where's Luigi? Luigi returns, but this time with a moveset representative of the Luigi's Mansion series, with his moves using the Poltergust instead of being a weird version of Mario. Following up is another veteran, Yoshi, whose moveset is also changed to work more like in the Yoshi series. But some moves will be changed, not all, like for example his Nitro special stays the same. Also, as a villain from the series, Kamek joins the battle. Another character from the Super Mario series will be joining is Captain Toad, with Captain Toadette as a skin. And finally, to represent the Mario RPG spin-offs, Paper Mario from the Paper Mario series and Fawful from the Mario & Luigi series join the Mario cast as the final Mario characters in this base roster. Paper Mario's moveset could be like the Sticker Star moveset I did in my They'll Never Be in Smash series, since I feel that represents the character best. The garlic-loving, anti-Mario, money-stealing, lazy sort of mastermind, Wario could return with a moveset representing both Wario Land and WarioWare games. Veteran, Donkey Kong, and ultimate newcomer King K. Rool return to represent the Donkey Kong Country series. Where's Diddy Kong though? In DK's moveset, as well as Dixie and Cranky Kong. While King K. Rool keeps his Smash Ultimate moveset, since in my opinion it's one of the most faithful Smash movesets. Next come the heroes of The Legend of Zelda, which are Link, Zelda, and Impa, replacing Sheik. And we'll also be getting some villains from The Legend of Zelda, those being Ganondorf and Skull Kid. Pokemon Trainers returns with Charizard, Ivysaur, and Squirtle. Pikachu is obviously back, while Mewtwo and Greninja also return. Rillaboom, the Grass Galar final starter evolution, is invited to have final evolutions of Fire, Water, and Grass Pokemon in Smash. The three main characters of the Kirby series, Kirby, King Dedede, and Meta Knight return, bringing their new friend and fourth main character of the series, Bandana Waddle Dee, with them. Only Fox from the Star Fox series returns since the series is kinda dead, but still important enough to be represented in Smash. Marth from the Fire Emblem series returns since he is the mascot. Robin and Byleth also return because their movesets are the more creative ones from the Fire Emblem series in Smash, although a axe user would be nice. Samus returns with Ridley being the series villain. From the Animal Crossing series, only Villager returns with a new moveset, similar to the one I did for Islander, the Animal Crossing New Horizons main character, because I think that one represents Animal Crossing best. From Splatoon, we get Inkling and Octoling, both using different weapons. Why two fighters? Because Splatoon, even though being a new Nintendo IP, has been very big. Olimar from the Pikmin series returns. A Smash game wouldn't be a Smash game without Captain Falcon, so he will obviously return. Ness from Earthbound also returns. Only Pit from Kid Icarus returns because we don't really need 3 reps for a series with 2 games, which its last game was made in 2014. Min Min from ARMS returns to represent that, yeah, Nintendo still does new IPs. Matt from Wii Sports, while being a wild pick, kinda makes sense because the Wii series sold really well, and everybody knows who Matt is, or what Wii Sports is. And although he is Matt, you can change him to any Mii of your choice, obviously as long as you have the Mii made. Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles returns, and Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 joins the battle. Ring Fit Trainee from Ring Fit Adventure is added because the game sold surprisingly well. Karate Joe from Rhythm Heaven joins to represent the rhythm game genre. And Mr. Game & Watch returns to represent one of the very first steps Nintendo took to get into the gaming industry. Now that we got all the Nintendo characters out of the way, let's go to what a lot of people unsurprisingly care about in Smash: the third-party characters. Since I'm a Nintendo head, I don't really care about them that much, apart from some iconic ones like Sonic and Pac-Man. So I might miss some of the more important ones, and maybe even add some that don't really matter. So, sorry about that. From the Sonic series, we could have Sonic returning with a new moveset because his current one is really bland, and also his sidekick and best friend, Tails, joins the roster. Bayonetta returns because even though it's a third-party series, it has turned into a Nintendo exclusive. Hero from Dragon Quest returns because it's friggin' Dragon Quest, the biggest RPG in Japan. Mega Man returns because Mega Man. Pac-Man returns because Pac-Man. It's the Pac-Man, Mr. Arcade. Ryu from Street Fighter returns because, to my belief, Street Fighter is one of the biggest fighting games out there, and also one of the more important ones. Rayman from Rayman joins because, back in the day, he had his time, being Ubisoft's mascot and all. And because Ubisoft has kind of forgotten about him, a lot of people, including myself, really want him to be in Smash, so he can have his time to shine again. Crash Bandicoot, the old Sony mascot and Nintendo rival, joins the roster because having Mario, Sonic, and Crash in the same game is just... yes, please. Shantae joins the battle since her series isn't just a successful indie, but it also has history with Nintendo, having a game in the friggin' Game Boy. Shovel Knight also joins to represent more indie games, one which has history with Nintendo, being one of the first non-Nintendo series to get an amiibo, and the only indie game to get one. Arl from Puyo Puyo joins to have a puzzle game rep in Smash, since Dr. Mario was cut. Now come the third parties I care and know nothing about, and are just added to represent their games and please the ones who want them, and are also added for character diversity since not everything has to be cartoony and colorful. First off is Doomslayer. Doom is a very big deal, so having him in Smash would also be a very big deal. Heavy from Team Fortress 2 would be interesting to see in Smash, so I'm all in for it, even though I know almost nothing about Team Fortress 2. Overwatch in its time was really big, so having Tracer in Smash would be pretty neat. Dancer from Devil May Cry might also join the battle, because people seem to really want to see him in Smash. I have no idea why, I don't know anything about Devil May Cry. I think it's a game about making devils cry. I don't know, I've never played it. And to finish it off with other ones I don't care about, this one is one that many Smash fans also wouldn't care about. That being Jonesy from Fortnite. Hear me out, hear me out. I've previously said this and I'll say it again. I don't give a hoot damn about Fortnite. But we all gotta admit, currently it's really big. So from a marketing standpoint and from a video game Hall of Fame thing, having a character from a big new game will bring fans of the character and that series to buy the game they feature on. So it will make Smash sell even more, because of the people who are like, ooh, Fortnite's in this, I wanna play it, and because even the haters of Jonesy will be like, I'm not gonna buy the game if Yoshi gets in, but then they end up buying the game anyways. And the final newcomer and fighter in this roster is the mascot of the best-selling game of all time. A game that's been popular 10 years ago, and to this day is still being played. That being Steve from Minecraft. Minecraft, again, like I said, was big 10 years ago, and to this day it still is. So he totally deserves to be in Smash. Plus, how hype would it be? But hold on, that's not all the fighters that will be in this game. There's still something more. Something brand new, something to replace the Echo Fighter name, because in Smash Ultimate it was kind of wasted. So here we're gonna add something brand new with fighters that won't be wasted, but kinda will be. That being something I called Classic Fighters. These 7 fighters are the ones from the original 12 in Smash 64 whose movesets have been updated and changed. So playing as them means that you can use their original movesets, just like in the old days. The other 5 characters are absent because their movesets are the same as they were in the old days, so it doesn't really make sense to add them. And yes, Jigglypuff sneaked in because she was lucky enough to be one of the original 12 that isn't in the base roster of this game. So, this Smash Bros. Roster has 73 fighters, 75 if we count Pokemon Trainers 3, 41 veterans, counting the classic fighters and updated fighters as one, 25 newcomers from series old and new, 41 series represented, 38 by counting Mario spin-offs, Paper Mario, Mario & Luigi, and Captain Toad as one, and 16 of those have never had any fighters in Smash before, 13 by counting Mario spin-offs as one, and a potential of over 45 stages and over 82 music tracks, that being if we have 2 tracks per series. Now that all that has been mentioned, I have one question for you. If the next Smash game has this exact base roster, would you be happy with it or would you be disappointed? Let me know in the comments. With this, I end this video. You know what to do? Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, subscribe for more weekly content, and turn on the bell to be notified whenever they get uploaded. And there's more on screen for you to watch. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.